Alright. So, we are on TS. In the upper left it is Moon. In the the lower right it is Reprisal. So, do you know how Reprisal plays? What? Blood Mage first? Okay, against the Warden it makes kind of sense.
It's still very weird though.
Yeah. Have we seen this before? Have we seen Reprisal against Night Elves lately? Except Lawliot?
At WCA we saw him and he looked really strong in terms of micro. Like, I think he's the best micro player in the world actually. But aside from just his micro, like his strategies, his timings and stuff weren't too impressive. But yeah, micro absolutely his strong suit, and that's what you need for a Blood Mage. But still, Blood Mage first is unusual.
Yeah.
But he is the god of the Blood Mage, he is the master of the Blood Mage. I think actually one of the Blood Mage names, like this one is called Tyoril Sunchaser. I think one of the Blood Mage names should be Reprisal, because no one in the world is as good with him, and I'm pretty sure no one has ever been as good with him.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, not even TH. I mean, he tried to bring him back into the meta game in 2010 or whatever it was, but kind of failed, and yeah, Reprisal definitely shaking almost every matchup up with his awesome banish micro.
Yeah. Inspiring the meta. Hawk started playing Blood Mage after seeing Reprisal. Hawk and Reprisal, by the way, I don't know if we should call them friends. I mean, they see each other once a year or something, but they are kind of fond of each other and they respect each other. And at WCA also we saw them hanging out with each other.
Little shout out by Wolf to me here. Alright, thank you, buddy. So, yeah, it's kind of hard. Are you watching Wolf stream or are you in game? Because the sync
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch Wolf stream,
okay.
but it's oftentimes like, you know, we're not gonna be perfectly in sync probably anyways. But yeah.
Holy shit, the items on the Warden. He has boots and the robe of the Maggie. That is so good. 360 mana right away. Reprisal going for the Expo. On TS. I think Moon will counter this.
Yeah, he has the Merc Camp support. This is very easy on Terranos, securing the Merc Camp and getting the Expo right next to it, making it so strong.
And the Warden, very easy level 3 after killing off that natural expansion. I think he's counter-expanding at the moment. Looks like it. Or will do that in a second. Very early Shredder by Moon.
Yeah, this could be used offensively or later into the game, but if he wants to get it just for tech and Expo saturation and stuff, it seems to be too early, so maybe he's committing all in here. I think he is.
Well, with a level 3 Warden with 420 mana points, with a lot of Huntress, I think you can do incredible damage to that expansion.
And the Blood Mage micro will have to be on point.
It's a level 3 Blood Mage though. He can banish, he can siphon mana. And drain
Trying to steal the Mercs, but not successful in doing so. Ancient Protectors, yep! This is gonna be all in.
Oh boy, this is super interesting. Shadow Priest being sniped. Oh, saved by the banish for now, but oh boy! That Fan of Knives, but did not kill that priest.
Fan of Knives doesn't deal damage to ethereal units.
Oh really? Yeah, true.
I don't know why, but it's the case. Just like the first tick of the Shadow Strike doesn't deal damage. But yeah, I think you should go ahead with a play-by-play because we're not entirely in.
Okay, here he comes with a Shredder going immediately for that Arcane Tower. He needs to get rid of it, so the Warden will have mana. Blood Mage positioned very defensively. We saw the first siphon mana. The tower is down now. And yeah, there is no more mana for the Fan of Knives. Once again, the Huntress being banished to not deal any damage here. And that's a good thing so far for Reprisal. Looking good. The Warden without mana is absolutely useless. There's no clarity. Oh, but the Shredder! Nice last hit from that Footman. And he's getting that Berserker as well. So both players losing Mercenaries or stuff they got from the laboratory, whatever. Everything is low for Reprisal. Ooh, what do you think?
Fan of Knives would be amazing,
Yeah.
but Siphon Mana is coming in over and over and over again. And this is the problem that the Warden has always had. Without mana, she is just so underwhelming. The Militia duration has run out right now. But I think the human is stabilizing. This is all time that he's buying for the towers. And once the guard towers are up, how is Moon supposed to break this? Maybe the main. There's no guard towers there just yet.
Oh yeah, there's nothing except this one Arcane Tower that saves him from the Warden for now. But yeah, 2 Arcane Towers up. Muddy the Mud Golem, everybody, for the first time. But let's see how long he can survive. And he's gone. But getting a Huntress... No, saving that Huntress. Very well done by Moon with 1 HP.
Sometimes lucky. But he has no shop. Reprisal needs a shop so desperately, and I'm surprised he hasn't gone for one just yet. I mean, if he builds it and is being pressured, he doesn't really have a good position for the shop, like behind the towers or somewhere, but now finally the shop is coming with like 6 peasants in power build, realizing how late it is and how desperately he needs it. I don't know how many peasants are in the main, but that is very, very important because he needs these militia reinforcements.
And I'm really curious how much mana the Warden has. She had, as I mentioned before, no clarity, so the regen is very, very slow, but she made her way into the main base, getting to that Moon Will, so she's back with full mana, 440, and even Reprisal can't deny all the Fan of Knives.
And the first one is coming right away, dealing a lot of damage. But this attack needs to deal a lot of damage for Moon, actually, because after this it's going to be a long time of day, and I'm pretty sure there's no more Moon juice for him remaining. So he needs to make this attack work right here, right now.
Yeah, it's daytime, so no regeneration. The first Engine Protector is up, the second one will follow. Mass regen on all the human units, and Moon, he is going for the catapults of the Night Elves and deal with it from a higher range. So just sieging him here.
And he's being siphoned so much, reacting fairly slowly right there. I don't know if you have seen it already.
Yeah. I wonder if he has Blink or Shadow Strike.
Yeah, we haven't seen either yet. You're right. Maybe he hasn't gone for a skill point.
But I think he has to have Blink.
Yeah, especially against Blood Mage, it is pretty necessary. And the level 2 Blink is so good, costs almost no mana. Only 10. Alright, he's being pressured right now, but there's only one glaive throw, which is not attacking. Again, Moon.
Oh yeah, he's idling.
Making quite a few mistakes. Now he's starting to
okay,
attack.
now, yeah, exactly. Now he starts the attack. The Ancient Protector will move forward, and he's attacking the main. Reprisal has to move out sooner than later. Here comes the Blood Mage. He has no Flame Strike, which would be awesome. We saw Shadow Strike already, the chat says. Alright, thank you. So no Blink. I think that's a big mistake. Fan of Knives again, but not dealing that much damage. The
first tower is killed, but there's 2 Ancient Protectors remaining, and there's no healing, there's no shop. I think Moon's push is really starting to work out for him.
Yep.
He also stole one of the Maulers from the Merc camp.
Reprisal
These mercenaries are so necessary for the human.
Reprisal is losing unit after unit, tons of footmen. Did he tech to tier 2? No, right?
Nope.
No, he gets the Troll Twins from Moon's Merc camp, but he has to walk all the way back. That costs a lot of time.
And he also bought both Mud Golems. One of them died immediately. But this is kind of creating space for him at his expansion. But the Huntresses, man, how is he ever supposed to deal with all these Huntresses? Now Militia are coming out. The Flame Strike, we see it right here.
Oh yeah, but a little too late. Moon dodging that very well. He got the Mauler to block things off. Is there a Blacksmith already? He needs piercing or siege damage against all this. 4 glaive throwers now. So much damage, and there's a Flame Strike again. But not doing that much to him. Reprisal, he needs to do something. He needs to come up with something, and I think only the Blood Mage is able to carry him here. Militia support coming in, finally scaring that glaive throwers away.
But he's taking so much damage, man.
Yeah.
He's losing so much stuff. Level 5 for the Warden. And this is where the fun starts to begin.
Yeah, Fan of Knives level 3 is so hard. And he's just started his tech.
Reprisal went above 50 to defend here. He went to like 56, and now he's down to 36. Losing 30 supply to a Warden is rarely a good idea.
Well, Reprisal put it all out and tried to defend this. He got some of the glaive throwers, delaying his death by a little. But for how long is the question. Moon just used the Moon, well, without dropping that row of the Maggie, I guess. Not the best solution. And that Flame Strike is doing a lot better than the Banish. It creates so much space.
Against the slow or even stationary things that Moon has, obviously very, very good. By the way, something I'm missing from both sides is the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Would be amazing for both players. Another Flame Strike coming in. As you say, it's kind of carrying here.
But I think he's running out of mana, needs to use a Clarity now, so that's some time for Moon to create some more damage towards the expansion. 4 glaive throws, of course, the weakest of the siege and the siege units for Warcraft 3, but still, it's not that bad. And he has so many hunters.
Yeah, this is looking very hard for Reprisal. 32 supply only. He has a lot of gold, but he can't really do much with it because he's only tier 1. I think now he's finally starting to reach tier 2. Maybe he has reached it already. But yeah, basically what he can do on tier 1 is Footman. And mass Footman against the Warden? No thank you. But I think Breakers or something should be coming out soon, or Mortar Teams or something. And in the meantime, the Blood Mage will try to hold off for as long as he can.
We saw another Flame Strike doing good, and Moon finally has a Zeppelin. Will he show us the Moon Zeppelin micro that made him so famous? That one of the magical Warcraft moments when Moon showed it the first time, how he can dodge projectiles with the Zeppelin. Boom! There it is. For the first time here. And I don't really know. Okay, halfway through the expansion here. He still contains them, and oh, nice micro with the Zeppelin, saving all the wisps.
But now he needs to be very careful. 5 glaive throwers though, man. I imagine they have damage upgrades, pretty damn sure.
Yeah, he has the first one.
Damage.
Yeah.
1 damage upgrade because tier 1, of course.
But the Vorpal Blades would do so good against
you even know the upgrade name.
Sure.
Vorpal Blades. But it's tier 2, right?
Yeah.
Or tier 3 maybe even?
I think it's tier 2. Oh, once again saving that, okay.
Holy crap, man. This is starting to get ridiculous, but of course, this is Moon, so yeah, you can expect the ridiculous. And where are his tier 2 units? He needs Breakers. I think anything else will just get shredded by the Warden. But where are they? Again! Flame Strike finally kills one glaive thrower.
Yeah. Oh, Invul Potion being used now. Soaks up a lot of mana from the Warden. Only 90 remaining. And so many clarities, man. But he is able to keep that Expo alive, and he has 600 gold. But he needs units so desperately. But I guess he has to build the tier 2 buildings up at his Expo, because otherwise Moon will always cut his reinforcements.
It's a good point, actually. Very, very good point. And by the way, did you see? Flame Strike does not cancel clarities. You could just see that on the Warden. You learn something new every day, I guess. And now he's getting the workshop.
Yeah, but
yeah, you're right about the reinforcements, but there is the possibility of ferrying over with Zeppelins.
Yeah, but doing that all the time, that will delay everything so much.
Yeah, but it's his only way, I think. He's, by the way, so low on lumber. All this repair is incredibly expensive. Now he's going for the first hero.
Okay, really. Here we go, but only with a Shadow Strike. Cutting that HP in half, though, but there was a potion. And there is a second one. Oh, Moon! This time he doesn't notice it! And finally something goes down here. He has to pay so much attention to that Blood Mage.
This is such an interesting siege game.
Yeah.
We see something like this so rarely. This is kind of like X-Hero Siege. There's one army against an onslaught trying to defend. One hero, I mean, against an onslaught trying to defend.
One Blood Mage.
Oh, the Fan of Knives! Holy crap!
Oh, wait, here it comes! Booyah! 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4! Hoo-hoo! That was really nice, and he's moving in with the Hunters as well. But not for longer.
And he's level 6 on the Warden now. Can Remind win this? Is Moon gonna run out of steam at some point?
Remind is not playing here, but I think you mean
Reprisal.
Reprisal. Okay, finally he's dropping the cloak, the what's it called? Mantle.
Now there's the Avatar of Vengeance. Oh, this might be the beginning of the end.
And he got the corpses before from that fan of knives and the right click, so there's a lot of vengeance, a lot of spirits coming in. That might snowball. Oh boy.
Oh, but he's losing the Avatar! Big mistake!
Oh, might be able to save him? Yes, he saves him! If you kill the Avatar, all the spirits are gone as well. So this is so important, keeping it alive. And look how many spirits there are now. But he needs the Avatar to raise them, right?
Yep, exactly. So they are gonna run out at some point, but this is so much damage, man. And the Warden, she can't come in again. She's healing up with clarity right now.
I think one more Shadow Strike and the Blood Mage is dead.
Yeah, or all the peasants. Yeah, all the peasants are dead, and the Town Hall is gonna fall. Boom! Expo dies.
There it is, and I think that should be it. He has double workshop. He tries to come up with a lot of mortar teams, but here's the Shadow Strike. Here's the dead Blood Mage. And that's GG by Reprisal. 1-0 for the Moon.
What a game, man.
Crazy.
Really cool, and, well, we saw the strengths and the weakness of the Blood Mage there. He disables the opposing hero, but other than that, what does he really provide? When he has the mana, he can banish a lot of stuff. But once the mana's gone, he's just useless.
Yeah.
And if you had an Archmage there, for example, with the Water Elementals to keep going for the, what's it called again? The, sieged units, which are the Glaive Throwers. Exactly. Would have been so strong. But yeah, the Blood Mage was not able to do it. I think Reprisal was really, really, really lacking a Zeppelin. Imagine, no matter what he loads into the Zeppelin, like loading in and going for the drop on the Glaive Throwers, doing it with Footman or Blood Mage or something. I think that was his biggest mistake, not getting the Zeppelin.
By the way, Focus won against Czech 2-1, so he's playing Believe in the winner bracket semifinal now. On the other semifinal, it's Remind versus Rudin, still 0-0. Hawk won against Cheek 2-0. And so he's playing Lawliot now. Very interesting matches here everywhere. But of course, we are sticking with Moon and Reprisal, the best Night Elf of all time, against maybe the best Korean human of all time. There were no successful Korean humans, I guess.
Yeah, Korea never produced the human legends.
It's so
every other race there were legends, but no humans, right? Are we forgetting someone?
No, I don't think so. In Korea, there's no humans since forever.
Yeah, maybe like way back in the day, but I can't remember any of them. Focus
well, there
versus
was like Storm and Sway, but that's about it, I guess.
But that's not on the level of what we're talking about. No legends, you know.
Well, Swain kinda is, but it's so long ago. It doesn't count, I think. Sky is Chinese.
Yeah. Sky, of course, the biggest legend. We have noticed it firsthand twice now when we were in China. Sky is just like, he's a superstar. He actually is a superstar. Everyone knows Sky. Everyone wants to see him, wants to shake his hand, wants his autograph. And we got his autograph as well. I actually made it my business to get one of the Back to Warcraft shirts and get it signed by as many people as possible. We have Sky on there, we have Moon on there, we have Lawlight, we have so many players from the tournament, and I have not figured out how yet, but some way I'm gonna give it to you guys. One of you guys is gonna be given this t-shirt. We're gonna have a contest or something. I don't know how exactly yet, but that's something you can look forward to.
That is very nice. Yeah, you are really hunting them down back in China.
And in the hotel lobby where we met Moon and Sky, and we are now WhatsApp friends with Sky. Too bad my phone is busted at the moment.
Again?
Yeah.
What?
No, I mean it's still busted.
Ah, okay, yeah. But,
Yeah, I have a replacement phone, but it's a shitty ass phone.
We got a new subscriber here on the channel. Thank you, Mr. Lion King 102, for supporting us.
And welcome back to Warcraft. I love saying that.
Yeah.
We have Neutral Hero, by the way, by Moon. And apart from him and Nicker, nobody in the world plays this Dark Ranger anymore. But we're gonna see her right now, I'm pretty damn sure. And I'm looking forward to seeing it.
And it's the Blood Mage again. Against the Dark Ranger. I don't know, man.
The Blood Mage is terrible against Dark Minions, of course. But Blood Mage suffers from low survivability. And that's also something that the Dark Ranger is very bad at. So the Blood Mage will not have to be scared of being hunted down.
Well, the Dark Ranger is a huge DPS dealer.
Yeah, but there's like... She can't really follow him all the way. And you know, Blood Mage is pretty fast. There's no Shadow Strike to slow him down and stuff, so... I think she's better against units than against heroes, definitely.
Yeah.
Look at this, he's banishing the Null Brood, killing the little poachers with 2 militia, and creeping the Expo at the same time.
He did that before, I guess.
This guy is just crazy. Are you serious, man?
Oh, okay, it's just one poacher.
Yeah, this is gonna give him level 2, that's why he does it, I think.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow! This is kind of mind-blowing, honestly.
This is definitely something new that we haven't seen before. Reprisal always up for some new shenanigans here. That's why it's so interesting to follow this guy. And that is the level 2. Moon going for the Dark Ranger, as you mentioned it. And of course with skeletons, it's pretty easy to creep that orange spot here at 9 o'clock.
He's going for the instant expansion. This can be punished so extremely hard by a Dark Ranger. But when is he gonna decide to be aggressive? He needs, like, I think, 3 towers, at least, to be safe. That's a lot of investment.
But I guess he can make it work.
Ah, look at this nice Moonwell placement. I haven't seen this in so long! But the Lightning Shield Man on the Kobold is actually so good against skeletons here. What item does he get? The ring plus 3. Ah, that's not what he wants. Level 2 for him now. But the archers are being driven away by the footman. Nice Shadow Melt there, saving one.
Banishing himself and...
Yeah, self-banish and Siphon Mana.
That's so nice. But Moon got the Berserker and the Shadow Priest, so he was not able to steal anything.
I would love to see the boots on the Blood Mage. But, no, actually not now, because he needs towers.
Yeah. But he's not going for it. Only one Arcane Tower. And more skeletons are coming.
I think he needs more than this. Yep, more skeletons, as you say. At least one peasant here is gonna die, unless God Micro... no. He's harassing at the same time. Moon is creeping his Expo, and because he sent all of his skeletons away, his army right now is really damn weak.
That's
so he
true.
loses the first Shadow Priest, and his Berserker is in jeopardy as well.
Not looking too good. Is he coming up with a counter expansion? Yes, he is. Up there at the trees. The Berserker, Reprisal still chasing it, and that would be a huge loss since it's so expansive. But Moon make it work to save... Oh, unfortunately, getting that end snare.
Being fucked by his brothers,
Yeah.
man. How mean is this?
He out-micros the footman, but then this trapper is just laughing him in the face. And it is boots. Nope, just... Okay, he was trading it, waiting for it. Come on, buddy. Get the boots. Yeah, there is your beloved boots on the Blood Mage.
Little update from our bracket. Lucifer apparently has won the first game against Czech, so it's 1-0.
Alright, the two old school legends colliding here, fighting to stay alive.
Blood Mage first versus Dark Ranger first. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this in my life. So,
Yeah.
I'm not sure these players have experience with this matchup either, so in the late game, what is better? I mean, Charm is incredible, but I mean, let's not talk about level 6. Like level 4 and 5. Who's better? I'm not sure I can say.
Well, I think silence doesn't do that much to a Blood Mage, right?
Yeah. I don't think it's that amazing either. And I think he's gonna have Dispel pretty damn quickly
Yeah.
against the skeletons and stuff.
So Flame Strike will be crazy good, of course.
By the way,
Yes.
there's no Arcane Tower in the main. And look what's coming.
Skeletons, 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 skeletons. A lot of them.
Oh, and you opened up the main right now, so the Dark Ranger could get in. This is pretty damn dangerous.
Oh.
He's trying to pull the human apart, going into the main with the skeletons and going towards the expo with the units? Or is he? More skeletons coming. This is level 2 skeletons from the level 3 Dark Ranger, and he's gonna get more from the Murlocs.
I was about to say that. He's clearing that little green spot and gets a shitload of skeletons for that. How is Reprisal react to that? He knows exactly when the Tree of Life arrives. Great timing by him. And he has, by the way, level 2 mana burn and level 2 mana drain and banish. So no flame strike at the moment. Town portal by Moon.
Immediate silence, no siphon mana for the moment. And can he deal with his army? This is a lot of footmen, but the skeletons, do not underestimate them. They're so strong. Now he's trying to go for the banish surround. There's no TP. If he gets the surround, it would be huge. One more banish. After this, there's one more banish remaining, but that would be the last one. He doesn't get the surround, and he doesn't continue to try to go for it.
Can Reprisal save that Berserker? I'm pretty sure he can. Well, the skeletons are pretty damn fast.
Mass
Maybe-
mercenaries, including Muddy the Mud Golem.
Yeah, there we go. Reprisal stealing them all. Very important.
Militia coming from the main. He's still tier 1. He's all inning.
Oh boy. Oh boy, you're right. Tier 1 is absolutely horrible here. But he's going for it. Flame Strike would be the dream at the moment. Maybe he starts to banish the Wisp or whatever. Getting another pick off here with the Archer. Getting closer to level 4. Is it enough damage though? The repair is real and there's plenty of resources.
They're slow on the Dark Ranger. Your surround skills coming in. He just doesn't get it. Come on. No. Oh, that was not that good a reprisal, honestly. But still, this push is looking so strong for him. 53 supply, but now Moon is coming in with his own mercenaries. But miss micro from the archers again. This splitting of army has been his weakness throughout this entire tournament, man. He has been looking fairly sloppy in that regard, and here come the towers. Here comes the regeneration scroll, and Moon has to somehow fend this off with only 32 supply. How in the world is he supposed to do this? With a Tinker, I guess.
We're there. It is. The Tinker Pocket Factory is great against this, defending the expansion. But of course, this has to be the #1 target for Reprisal now. Maybe even if you lose a footman or two. Blood Mage is level 4 right now, and he has towers, and he has a lumber mill, so he can upgrade them to guard towers.
Ancient Protectors now, and Ancients of War for Moon, trying to create some static defense. But the Dark Ranger is being rendered useless with the banish, and now the Tinker might be kind of surrounded next to his own expansion.
But there's no
This is all
damage.
buying time.
There's
Yeah.
there's no damage. Banish now. Can he get the Mauler? Nope. No surround as well. He needs some healing now, I guess. Oh, level 4 on the Dark Ranger here. He 2 Engines of War, and he doesn't even contest them. First guard tower is up. Second guard tower is up. This makes life so much easier for Reprisal.
And this is, at this point, so hard to win. Almost impossible to win. And I'm so impressed with Reprisal, man. He sees, alright, you're going into my main with the skeletons. Well, guess what? That renders you very vulnerable at his expo. So, you know what? I'm gonna all in with tier 1 units. And at the moment it's looking very good. But the Blood Mage is low.
Yeah,
And the footmen are starting to fall. so
Exactly,
maybe
this
I
might
would-
snowball. The Tinker is in such a huge trouble. He goes down. Can the Dark Ranger get the pickoffs here, or will she get surrounded? Wow, he is surrounded.
No, he's not. Now he is. Oh, but the Blood Mage banish.
Saving
There's a lot of
himself
health
with the
still
banish. But for how
Yes.
long is the question? Money is down, but also the Dark Ranger dropping fairly low. Banish lasts forever, and the Dark Ranger is dead. Level 5 on the Blood Mage. The towers are still up. And what can Moon do now?
That was his Hail Mary play there. Go for the Blood Mage kill. If you don't get it, you're gonna lose this game most likely. He doesn't get it. Too much mana on the Blood Mage, too much banish, too much saving himself. And now the Expo dies.
It's gone, and thanks to the towers, Reprisal can immediately get his own expansion up, and then it's 3 gold mines versus 1. And how are you supposed to win a game with that? I have no idea. Moon is going for his last revenge. He's trying to get the expansion. There's so much militia. I bet he could town portal if he wanted to. Yes, there is a town portal, and with a level 5 blood mage, he can fight this off, I guess. There it is. And away they go.
Well, Reprisal is still tier 1. So basically, he has nothing against Dryads apart from like Footmen defend throwing the slow back at him.
Yeah, that's true. But he can get Berserkers.
Yeah, but not in masses. So maybe if Moon like, what does he need to do here? He needs to find pickups over and over. He needs to get a level 6 Dark Ranger.
If that's
and then I don't know.
If that's a necessity to win, then boy.
Look, look at this man.
Yeah,
I don't know if this is gonna work out.
Well, not for too long, but what can you do, man? I mean, he needs to come up with something. And I think since it's nighttime, he can't see it, right? Can he?
Yeah. No, he definitely can't. I mean, the gold mine will not be in range of the guard towers. That much is for certain.
Yeah.
I want to see Phoenix so bad, by the way. I mean, it's not really good against Dryads, but when do we ever see it? Tinker is being crept up right now. And the Nightcrawler turns invisible because he was banished. All the different stuff we learned from the Blood Mage. Pretty cool. Right, Reprisal, what's his backup strategy here? He's not expanding at his opponent's base, he's not teching. He's just getting towers and tier 1 units. This is very susceptible to being countered.
Yeah, he has no gold though. He has 2 gold mines running for him. What's he producing? Well, just towers, right? It's weird. Only now Moon started to get the Dark Ranger back.
What?
Despite having 400 gold. Yeah, look at it. Look at the outfit.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's just weird.
Can't forget about first
Players'
years.
forces are
Yeah, not that important. I'm Night Elf, man. Whatever. But the expansion is coming up, and he's fortifying this position really hard with double Ancient Protector and Agent of War. This series is so crazy. By the way, at the same time, we have a little bit of an engagement here. But yeah, Dryads, as I said, he has nothing against them. They're so fast, he can't chase them down. And he needs every bit of experience he can get, because Remo wants to see a Phoenix, and that's the most important thing.
Phoenix is magic damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Would be awesome against bears.
A player's forces are under attack.
He has this little kind of thing where he shoots out flames onto everything, and he does a little bit of dot damage. I think Dryads will not be affected by this as well, because they're magic immune, but they are affected by what's it called? Death and Decay, because it's an ultimate. So maybe they will be affected? I don't know. We need to find out. Anyways,
a surround on the Tinker, but we saw that fail before.
he's double slowed.
Forces are
Can he get it? Can he get it?
He gets it! He gets it. There's no town portal, there's no staff, since the Dark Ranger is still in the altar. The creeps are attacking. Oh, now he saw that Ancient Protector now.
And he gets the... No, the creeps got the last hit! The creeps got the last hit, keeping him away from level 6 for longer. You gotta be fucking shitting me, man. Tome of Experience?
Nope. And yeah, now he sees, oops, what's going on here? I kind of missed something here.
But these footmen have defend, and Ancient Protectors are incredibly bad against defend footmen. So he can commit to this, but the positioning is beautiful, man. The surface area is tiny. Scroll of Protection getting detonated very quickly, and the Wisps can repair so well behind this. Scroll of Healing coming in as well.
And the Engine of War can attack. This is so nice.
And the Dark Ranger sitting behind.
Yeah,
I think Reprisal cannot win this. He's committing, however, with 68 supply, 66 now. Is he overcommitting here? It certainly looks like it. Why didn't he expand here? He's getting more towers. This is his recipe for success. Tier 1 mercenaries and towers.
And it kind of works.
This game, I love this game, man.
Yeah, it's so different. Yeah, 3 more towers, 6 are already up. Dark Ranger, of course, trying to get as much peasants as possible to get to level 5. And the Blood Mage man, half a level away.
Had he gotten that Tinker last hit, he would be so much closer. It's a level 2 Tinker, but the creeps got it! Can you imagine?
Oh, Dark Ranger.
Oh, she's
blocked
surrounded.
and she's surrounded.
He uproots.
Why is it enough though? I don't think so. Blood Mage gets in range. 42, 23.
Here comes fireballs.
Oh.
He lands it with the Ancient Protector. You gotta be kidding me. But he gets the last hit on the Tinker. But what a deny. A beauty. What a beauty to watch. The end. It wasn't enough. But oh my god, the moves are real.
Oh boy, Moon versus Reprisal, what a series this is! It's 1-1 now, and we will see another encounter of these two strange but beautiful players.
This is the best series of this year, I'm pretty damn sure. Alright, if the third game holds up, no, we have to remember this moment and cherish it forever. This is a pretty crazy series, I love it. Alright, next map. What do you think? Is it gonna be Reprisal first? I always say Reprisal first. Blood Mage first again.
On AZ?
Amazonia, yes.
I don't think a Blood Mage is that good because you can't banish the Rock Golem. So you can't really go for an expansion early on. But I don't know.
That's a good point. Reprisal, what does he have planned this time? It was tier 1, mass tier 1 on the second map of Echo Isles. Tier 1 towers and mercenaries.
Price pool, by the way, boosted to $700 thanks to the Russian community here at goodgame.ru.
Yeah, big thanks to everyone contributing.
Yes.
And it's still possible, right? So if you feel like contributing, you can still go for it.
You gotta carry this cast for a bit. Gotta get something to drink.
That's also what I'm thinking about. So when you're back, gonna need to get some as well. All right, Amazonia has been requested, but so far it's not been hosted. Now the Dark Ranger first. We were speculating when the game was starting, is it really going to be very good against Blood Mage? And it didn't look like it. It didn't look like it at all. And some fluff here as we are waiting for the game to start. Reprisal at WCE last year, no, 2 years ago actually, 2014 it was, 2014. He destroyed all the Warcraft 3 players in arm wrestling. So Reprisal, he's a really slim and thin guy. He doesn't weigh much at all. But he destroyed them all at arm wrestling, and I was like, how is it possible? So I challenged him at WCA 2 months ago, and I actually won! Can you believe it? And we have a video on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, you can find it on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/backtowarcraft. And he had to be covered up in muddy stickers. We had these little stickers that we brought to China, and I plastered them all over him.
Moon's still the big favorite in our straw poll here with 21%. Right behind that it's Hawk with 14%. If you still... Oh well, that's unfair now to guess the winner.
Oh cool, Dark actually did an oddshot highlight of the deny of the Dark Ranger already.
Nice! I love this oddshot. If you're
Yeah,
not aware, it's one of the coolest plugins you can get for Chrome. Just go to oddshot.tv, download the plugin, and if you see a cool scene, just hit that button in the upper right of your browser and it creates a highlight. It's very, very nice. And please share it in the Reddit thread so we can gather them all, the highlights here.
Alright, I need to get some water as well. Be right back.
Alright, hey. All credit to Kai Katze. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. So, yeah, if you like this, please leave us a follow. I think we got plenty of Korean guys out there watching us. So thank you for tuning in. And I saw Mr. Indra as well. So shout out to one of the most famous Korean streamers out there. Such a cool dude. And the game is still not up here. So we are waiting. If the prize pool reaches 100,000 rubles, then there will be a next cup. Alright, so let's gather some donations, right? That's pretty hard. 100,000 rubles, how much is it? That's so much. It's $1,300. Okay, we'll set it up. Maybe we can raise like 300, that would be cool. Or 200. 200 would be nice. Nation goal. Alright, let's do it later. Let's do it after the game. Amazonia it is, so we're waiting. Look at how crooked Remo's chair is. It's so ridiculous. Last one's raised a lot more. Really? Okay. So there seems to be some issue with the bot at the moment. So Remo is back.
Yes, I am. Is the game up already?
No.
Alright, so... Why is this taking so long? Are the admins AFK?
I don't know. Maybe some bot issue.
Okay. By the way, we were drinking yesterday, right? Because a friend of mine was celebrating her birthday. It's her birthday today, so we celebrated past midnight. And it's carnival season here in Mainz. So we got really, really drunk. This was my premise, like I'm not gonna leave unless we get really drunk. And my best friend, who is married, got drunk with me. And today, at 10 in the morning, they have an apartment inspection. You know, they are trying to look for a new apartment. And he was so miserable this morning. I was feeling great. I was still drunk, you know.
Yeah.
And I was laughing at him. He was vomiting when he came back yesterday. He almost puked into the bed, but his wife actually gave him a bucket to puke in. So the worst could be prevented. But he was looking so horrible today. So I said, dude, just let her go by herself. You don't have to be there. But she was like, but I would really like to have you there so we can have our opinion together. Stuff. But you should have seen his eyes, man. He was so incredibly, like, he was broken. He was not just hungover, he was broken. He could barely keep his eyes open. And I, of course, was laughing at him like crazy because it was so hilarious. So I'm looking forward to them coming back and him telling me what happened, because I could absolutely see him, like, puking into their toilet there, because he was spending hours here, like, just gagging and stuff on our toilet.
God, I miss Remo's story time.
Beautiful apartment stories with your roommates, man. It always has to do with the drinking and vomiting. Excellent.
Well, by the way, how's your bike?
It's still there. It has a flat tire at the moment, which I've been too lazy to fix. But yeah, it's still there. So, do we know what's up with the bots and stuff?
Nope. Reprisal is asking for a rehost for something. I don't know.
Have you seen the Hateful Eight yet?
Nope.
Are you planning to?
Yes. But I wanted to see it in 70 millimeters.
What's the big deal with 70 millimeters? I don't
know. Sounds fancy to me, so I want to go for it. And since we have only one cinema here who can show it in 70 millimeters, I really want to go there, but it's always sold out.
Do they show it in English?
Yeah.
Sounds like a hipster kino with hipster cinema, I mean.
Beautiful Savoy kino. I love it.
By the way, guys, Neo told me that he works for a cinema, right? And they have a cinema in Hamburg which has more than 1,000 seats. Holy shit! I think that's crazy. More than 1,000 seats.
It's really big.
Anything like that, man. It's nuts.
It's the biggest screen in Europe, I guess.
Crazy. Well, I've seen The Hateful Eight, and I think it's Tarantino getting back to his roots, kind of. Like an ensemble of interesting characters being pitted against each other in a small space, kind of, you know?
Okay. So like a Kammerspiel.
Yes.
Right.
What's the English word?
But
it's Tarantino-esque, so lots of blood, lots of violence.
Okay, I got a donation goal going. Our donation goal is $300. Oh no, 28 days to go. What's that? That's bullshit. Okay. I did not do a donation goal. I don't know how that works here. We're still waiting for Moon and Reprisal. Alright, I think we got it, finally.
Do we?
Yep. I'm in game.
Excellent. I'm coming. I'm following you to the ends of the earth.
Oh. Well, we've been there.
Even to Yin's Run, yeah. Where the air is poisonous and the food is pigeons.
Well, the air wasn't that bad.
Dude, like, every second person got sick.
Yeah.
I was sick afterwards. Were you sick?
No, not at all. I was super fine.
I was sick at Christmas.
Oh, poor you.
Yeah. Everything that I ate, and I ate a lot, was immediately
churned
out again.
We know.
No, it was not puking related. But yeah, let's not talk about, you know, getting rid of food from our body, but let's talk about Warcraft instead. This is a beautiful series we've seen so far, and we can only hope that it continues this way, as we have the third game of Moon versus Reprisal, and it's gonna be on Amazonia this time.
You're absolutely right, and we are super interested in the first heroes. We saw a Blood Mage twice, we saw a Dark Ranger first, and we saw a Warden first. So maybe this time it's the usual Demon Hunter. But we're about to see it's no neutral hero this time. So either Dark Ranger, either Warden or Demon Hunter. Both wishing them have fun, and yeah, it's super interesting. One of the most creative and best humans that we have in Korea of all time. And on the other side, of course, it's Moon, the most innovative and successful player of all time. And yeah, it's just
The most innovative? Would you call him that? I mean, he
invented. He kind of. Not
he
really.
Perfected the talents.
He perfected the talent play. He came up with the Beastmaster first. Maybe he came up with the Dark Ranger first. I'm not too sure about that. So he came up with the Zeppelin play.
Yeah.
He came up with so much
I think
stuff.
in this domain I should trust you because you have a good memory, and mine is horrible. So yeah, he's of course a great legend, and I think one of the big reasons why we have more than 1,600 viewers on stream, and I say thank you to everyone tuning in. This is the upper bracket, so whoever loses isn't out, but of course dropping down into the lower bracket makes things a lot more difficult and a lot more risky for you.
This is the loser
Players'
bracket.
forces are under attack.
Shit, this is the loser bracket, never mind me. It is? Really?
Yeah, man. Moon lost to
To believe, yes,
To Believe.
of course, we cast that.
Yep.
Obviously, dude, I was...
and Remind lost to Watch if I casted that.
Alright, knew that, of course. So this is actually all on the line right now, which makes this more interesting, and he denies the creep with the lightning shield. That's not a good start for Moon.
Absolutely horrible, and here goes Reprisal.
Dude,
with
he denied both! He denied the other one with the Action of War.
What
Oh
is
my-
Moon doing here?
Oh my god.
That is such a horrible start for the legend, and on the other side, Reprisal's creep is completely uncontested. He's not losing one peasant here. This is the big opportunity for the Demon Hunter, and he goes evasion first, so there is the opportunity for immolation. Scroll of the Beast.
We saw this being very painful for quite a few humans.
Yeah,
Gets rid
Lawlion
of
is
a-
kind of the master of immolation.
He detonated one water elemental with a wisp here, but the split made it so that not both died. But yeah, the missing experience on the Demon Hunter. He had to creep before getting level 2, so the immolation quickly was not really a possibility. But we don't have attack for expansion, excuse me. But we have attack instead, and he's gonna cancel 2 Moonwells, man. I'm pretty damn sure.
I've never seen this before. He just went there for the item and the experience. He could have gotten level 2 from the usual creep, but he really wanted that item. And he faked that. Yeah, faked that expansion. Moon is immediately going to it. Oh my god. This will be such a disappointment for Moon.
Crap.
He cannot do anything at the moment, and look at Reprisal go at his main base. One Moonwell is down. Second one got cancelled, I guess.
He's not TPing. Why is he not TPing? This takes him so much time. All the moon juice has to be used for the wisps. He only has 2 of them. One of the moon wells is gonna fall. He's buying something for the demon. He's staffing into the main of the Knight of the human. He wants to do damage himself, and he has immolation.
He has immolation and evasion. How much damage can he do? Nice micro by Reprisal, saving that one peasant. And he is surrounded. He gets a lot of damage. First peasant is down. Second one about to fall. Here we go. But Moon has the town portal out, and there's the Archmage waiting for him.
Scroll the beast. He's looking for the demon. He gets the surround. No, he gets the moon well. He'll just barely. But can he escape? He can.
Yes, there's no Stormbolt, no disable, no nothing. The Wisp is still there, so he can't still portal to that. But look at all those footmen with the Scroll of the Beast. It actually pays off. Moon is so supply stuck. It's incredible. He has no Moonwell left. Not a single one. Okay, there is one now. Oh boy, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible.
He needs to detonate, I think, against the Footman Roar. You know, the Scroll of the Beast, but it's wearing off now. His tree is getting so low. Tech is completing finally. He doesn't have anywhere near the resources he needs for a second hero now. Mass repair coming in. No more gold income for the moment. Double water elemental in prime position to get detonated. Immolation is gonna have to be the savior here for him. Is he overcommitting to the tree? Maybe he is. Repair is coming in. He's losing more and more footmen, and I think Reprisal is making his first mistake of the game here.
Yeah, might be true. Moon losing another footman here. Level 3 for the Demon Hunter. Is it level 2 immolation or level 2 evasion? That's the big question. So far he's not teching at all, not skilling at all. Losing some opportunities here, I guess.
And this tree is not gonna fall. No way, Jose.
Wow. Moon leveled up so quickly. Will he come back after this demolishment in the first few minutes?
Oh my god, but he is incredibly crippled, man. He has 14 supply. He has only 3 wisps in the gold mine. This will be changed after the next few come out. Archmage is almost level 3 and he is tier 2.
And
he has suffered damage himself. But the Arcane Sanctum #1 is coming.
Oh boy, and the Demon Hunter's getting slowed immolation once again, but turned off immediately. There is no mana burn, mind you. There's only the area of effect, and the Demon Hunter, there's no town portal for him. He wanted to get the knockout so bad, but he is limping away. Not 1 foot, but I don't know. Holy!
Oh no, he runs back in. Oh my lord.
Why? Why?
Alright.
And this is such a great opportunity. No first hero for Moon. He wanted to get the hero back at the tavern, but he sniped that archer. And there is mana for a water elemental level 2. Here they come. Mass repair coming in from Moon. He needs to keep that Tree of Ages alive, but he has no units or nothing. He has 10 supply to stay alive in this one. Reprisal bought the Shredder! He stole the Shredder from the laboratory.
It's like 580 gold to get back a level 3 hero at the tavern. And he doesn't have it yet!
GG!
GG.
It's over! Moon is out in his big comeback tournament. Losing to Believe, losing to Reprisal, loser bracket quarterfinal is where the end of the road is for him.
What a series, a crazy series we have seen across all 3 maps. We didn't see a single standard game. And in the end, it is the human, it is Reprisal, kicking the legend out of the Rust Brain Cup #3, unfortunately.
Oh boy! I'm
boy.
just looking at the grid, and guess who's out? Watchy Rich. Losing to Sonic 2-1. What the hell is going on in Rust Brain Cup #3?
Lots